Hi, we're the fourth grade team. Proud to say, and I'm Mr. Grubb.
I'm Miss Yancey.
I'm Miss Wright.
I'm Miss Talley.
I'm Mrs. Green.
Mrs. Brazell.
I'm Mrs. Mishler.
Welcome to fourth grade at Elsa England Elementary, home of the world's greatest teachers. We don't like to brag, but your children come to us looking like the child on the left, and they leave looking like the child on the right. Here in fourth grade, our kids are expected to follow the positive expectations that govern the entire school. We want them, of course, to do their personal best, not only academically, but socially. We want them to practice active listening, not just with your ears, but also with your eyes and your heart. We like to see kids working together. There'll be a lot of work done in partnerships or in small groups. And we want folks to play nice and work effectively. And of course, always, we want kids to practice safety. We don't want them to do anything that would endanger themselves or others. And all of the positive expectations are to be done with respect, which is the overarching principle. We do administer discipline as necessary, but the model that the school has adopted is the positive behavior support model. Basically, we want to make a bigger thing out of what kids do right than what they do wrong. And you're welcome to read this slide for yourself. There's some more. Okay. The entire school employs the Capturing Kids' Hearts program, and part of that program is that each class will work up its own social contract. The kids themselves decide how they think they ought to treat one another, how they think the teacher ought to treat them, how they ought to treat the teacher, and those ideas are captured on an anchor chart or directly on the board. And as you can see in this example, they're all good things. Treat each other with respect, fairly kind, keep it light, be friendly, thoughtful, no bullying, and so on and so forth. And then each person in the class, including the teacher, will sign it saying that we will actually abide by this over the course of the year. And the beauty of the program is that the kids will actually help keep one another accountable so that the teacher does not have to be the policeman all the time. Here's the fourth grade schedule for the year. Each day will kick off with KGOE announcements as usual. Then we'll jump into language arts, which is comprised of reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Then we'll go to specials, which is going to be music, art, or wellness. And then followed by science. Then we'll all go to recess and lunch. After lunch, we will have math, social studies before we assign homework, clean up, and then dismiss to go home. If you want to view the volume of material that has to be covered this year or the specifics about each subject, you're welcome to check out the ARC. That's the district's aligned curriculum, and it is accessible from the staff resources page on the England Elementary website. We've got 4 STAR tests coming up this year. Math and reading will be on May 9th and 10th, respectively. Then 2 days of writing tests will be administered on March 29th and 30th. For the writing test, students will be writing a personal narrative on one day, an expository composition from start to finish on the other day, and then on both days, they'll be answering multiple choice revision and editing questions. Homework should be no more than 45 minutes each night. That includes 20 minutes of reading. And the primary homework that's going to be given this year in fourth grade is going to be vocabulary development using the Wordly Wise program. It's a wonderful program that really requires the kids to learn the meanings of these words as they use them or different forms of the word in various contexts. Grading, we're assigning different types of work, a percentage of the overall grade. District-wide, it's been decided that daily work will count for 60% of their total grade. Tests and or projects will count for 30%, and homework will count for 10% in each subject. If a child fails an assignment, then he or she will have the opportunity to be retaught and then redo the assignment for a maximum grade of 70. We will give out progress reports in the middle of each 9 weeks. At any time, though, you can check out your child's grades at the district's Home Access Center, or HAC. It's accessible from a link on the Parent Resources page of the EEE website. You should be able to sign up for parent conferences sometime by mid-September. It will be up to your individual teacher when parent conferences will be, but most likely they'll be on or around the district's early release day in late September or on or around the district's early release day in late October. But either way, by mid-September, you should have the opportunity to sign up for that conference with your teacher and your student. As far as parent help, each class will need an official homeroom parent if they don't have one already. Also, because you're an important part of our learning community, we'd love to have your assistance, whether it be just copying or laminating, or even sharing your professional knowledge when we come to that particular area of study. Ask your child's teacher how you can help. Thank you for watching our video, and we're looking forward to an outstanding 2015-2016 school year. Go Leopards!